be transforming into Poison Ivy from the DC comic book series. I think this character is bold, fun, sexy, and just amazing in general. I've taken inspiration from pretty much everywhere that she is seen in the universe. I've taken it from the comic books themselves, the live action roleplay, and then the cartoon on TV. So you're not going to get an exact replica, but it's just my take on it. I've done a bold cut crease because I find this character so bold and fun, so I thought it really went with her personality. Going with multiple shades of green, blending it together, and then finally blending it all out with a yellow shade and a micro brush from Morphe Cosmetics. If you will stick around to the end of this video, you will actually find a little DIY costume that I'm very proud that I produced. After I was happy with the cut crease area, I went and packed a light shimmery shade of green all over the lid and the outer corner. I also attached a ginormous dramatic wing in green just because I thought it tied with the whole drama of the look, but of course you can leave this out if you wish. Moving on to the face part of this video, I'm going in with primer because if you're going to an event you want your makeup to last. A full coverage foundation was the one I chose today, but of course you don't have to go full coverage. A nice natural looking foundation would go probably more with her personality. I feel like she's a bold eye, less personality on the face makeup. After you're happy with your foundation, I just went in with concealer. It's pretty much a normal base routine. I also added some faux freckles though that I completely forgot to press record on the camera. I do this a lot. It's very annoying. And I had such a heavy under eye area with product, so I had to really set it in place using powders. So just keep that in mind. Adding a little bit of blush, not too much, but quite a decent amount of bronzer on the skin. I wanted her to have a lot of warmth, because that's what I would have. It's not just about the character, it's also what I'm comfortable with my take on. I'm going in with quite a dramatic highlight. It's just, I will link the shade below, it's stunning. I actually loved how my skin looked. It's probably one of my favourite face base makeups I've done in a long time. This character has a bright red hair. I'm actually using a wig for this, so I'm actually going to be using a red/auburn shadow throughout the brows. Not my best looking brows in the general, like I wouldn't step outside with these brows, but you know, they went with the character look. Finishing off the eyes, we're going to go in with a pencil brush in that darker shade from the crease, running that along the majority of the lash line. Then using the micro brush from before and a yellow shade, I'm just going to blend it out there. The further down you bring that yellow shade, the more dramatic your look would be. I wanted to bring it down pretty far, but not crazy. Using the same highlight from my cheekbones, I used on my inner corners. Now I'm drowning myself in setting spray because I really loved how my face makeup looked. My entire look, I loved it. So I wanted it to last forever. For added drama, I applied some lashes very difficultly. I'm really crappy at that still. And then a bold red statement lip. This was inspiration from the comic book themselves and the cartoon, just because I feel like, you know, red and green. Apparently it's Christmas. Here's a trick shot of me applying a wig that did not take 2 seconds to apply. It took way too long. That's all our hair and makeup done. We're going to go into a DIY costume. I grabbed this bodysuit that was from Shein. You can of course use a dress, a pantsuit, anything you're more comfortable with. I went with a bodysuit because I saw this in the live action movie. Then I grabbed this, it's Ivy Vine from Kmart. It's very, very affordable. And I spent the next, what felt like about 14 hours individually pulling the leaves and applying them with hot glue off the vines. So I had a giant pile of leaves and I would just grab some hot glue and then just press it down. It was super simple. I didn't actually think I had enough leaves to cover the entire bodysuit, so I just covered the bust area and then created like a V. You'll see it at the end, but I actually did have enough leaves, but I was just too lazy. You can sew the leaves on to make them a more longer lasting technique, but I didn't really need to. So hot glue is the most affordable, quickest in my opinion option for this look. I did both front and back, that way you can wear the costume out and not look weird. I feel like it would look weird if I just had the front covered in leaves and not the back. So this is what it came up to in general. Just keep in mind that with the hot glue gun, it will constrict your stomach quite a bit. Now I found this cool like mesh tulle fabric from Spotlight, and I'm making a cape because I love capes. I'm so for capes, I love them. So I made a very simple one, applied them with just pins at the moment, and then I let this neck area drape. So it was a draping cape, very happy with it. I then applied just a piece of leafing with what they call safety pins for a temporary look, so that way you're gonna take the cape off if you weren't comfortable wearing it all night. After that was done, I then applied some leafing to the bottom, just because I wanted to hot glue them there as well so they would tie it in general. And this is how the look came out. I put some gloves on, the wig on, and then I had some red shoes. I felt like my butt was well and truly out, but I love how it looked. The makeup was super sexy and fun. And I hope you've had a beautiful day, night, or wherever you are. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Bye!